Hi, I'm Benjamin Hill, back from Mission Physical Therapy to talk to you a little bit more about dry needling or Western medical acupuncture. Talked a little bit about the differences in training between those who use a Western approach versus Eastern, as well as the differences in philosophy and where they come from. So what does it do? What does sticking a needle in some tissue do? And why might you want to do that? Like I said, it sounded pretty hokey to me to think that a needle without any medication would do anything. Objectively, if we talk about some of the objective measures that have been found in different research studies, they include an increase of blood flow. They include, with repeated use, angiogenesis, which means your body will actually grow more capillaries or blood vessels into the area that's been needled. This is an effect that's very similar to what happens when people do strength and conditioning. After about 6 weeks of strengthening and conditioning exercises, they'll find that the tissue, the muscle, is more rich in its blood supply as far as the number of blood vessels per square inch. They found with the dry needling also in acupuncture that there's a release of opioids and norepinephrine, which are naturally produce painkillers. So you're getting these painkillers in the area of injury or in the area that's being needled without injecting them. It's just a way of stimulating the body to release those. They found also that there's a reduction of muscle tone or tension or guarding in the muscle. Doesn't happen immediately, I would say. In fact, there's probably a slight increase immediately when those needles are there, but after they're removed and some time has gone by, you get this drop in guarding or muscle tone, which is great. You also get a reduction of scar tissue adhesion in the area, and it seems to promote scar tissue remodeling. In the third phase of healing, after the inflammatory and the scarring phase, the scar tissue goes through a remodeling phase where the body attempts to make that scar tissue more like the original tissue that it's replacing or mending. And this seems to be sped up or enhanced with dry needling or acupuncture. Moreover, because of some of the observations of researchers and clinicians out there who use dry needling, they were curious about the effects that it would have on the brain. And as you know, you can take an image of the brain or scan the brain to see what kind of activity is going on. And when they do that, the brain activity before, you'll note on the images that there's a lot of areas of the brain that are highlighted because of the pain signals that person may be experiencing. And what's interesting is after acupunctures, you'll find that at the brain as well as at the brainstem that there's a drop or a desensitization or a downregulation of the pain that's perceived by the individual. And there's evidence of that in the brain. So really remarkable findings, and these, like I said, are all objective. They're not subjective reports. We have those as far as people reporting that they feel better with the acupuncture. So the theory that's come about that I like most probably is that it's basically like a reset button. Here you're tricking the body. The body should, because of the way it's been designed by God to heal and to go through that healing process, if it doesn't seem to be going through it in a normal period of time, especially if you think about somebody who is in chronic pain, something went wrong. For some reason they're still in pain when they should have healed by now. Acupuncture provides a way to trick the brain or trick the body into thinking there's a new injury there. By putting these little tiny needles that are so small, all it's causing is some micro trauma to the area, meaning there's going to be no lasting damage or scarring made by those needles. Just like when you get a splinter, if you take out a splinter, even if it's clean and small and you took it out right away, you'll still find that puncture wound there will be reddened around it as the body tries to heal that area. So think of it that way. As a practitioner puts needles in different parts of your body, let's say you have shoulder pain and they target key areas around your shoulder that are known to help people to heal, the brain will think, oh, something's wrong there. It'll sense those needles for what they are, foreign objects. And even when they're removed, it will continue to go there to try to heal those little tiny microscopic puncture wounds. And in so doing, they also help you to heal your shoulder. So this is great application for nearly any orthopedic condition throughout the body, whether you have low back pain and sciatica, nerve pain coming from your neck down to your arm, numbness and tingling in the extremities, your bursitis, tendonitis type problems in the elbow, the shoulder, the knee, just about anything you might think of can benefit from acupuncture. I'm Benjamin Hill with Mission Physical Therapy.